If you're considering doing a fast, then sit tight, bring your snacks. Bring your snacks. Finish it now. Because in this video, I'll go through the benefits of fasting and I'll experiment with a 48-hour fast myself, so you'll get a better idea of it before you start. I've tried it a couple of times before, but never more than 36 hours. So it's time to go extreme and do a 48-hour fast. Guess I gotta start somewhere. It's Sunday and I'm going to a barbecue with some friends this afternoon, and the last sausage, it's gonna mark the beginning of my fast. So I better fill up. Just came home from the barbecue and I had the last piece of food at 9, so the next time I'll eat is at 9 o'clock Tuesday. When trying fasting or a new diet or a new workout routine, I think it's easier if you have a basic understanding of the concept. So I'll provide a couple of benefits that you might potentially get from fasting. It can reverse multiple features of metabolic syndrome. It can induce fat loss. And how about those visual effects? I'm getting skilled. Hollywood fasting has been shown to increase insulin sensitivity, which is really interesting these days with so high numbers of diabetes and pre-diabetes in every part of the world.
I feel the night behind me. I can't be fooled, but I put up.
It's 2 o'clock and I'm 17 hours deep. I've been doing some intermittent fasting before, and then my fast would end around now. And for the first time I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. But nothing bad yet. It's really beautiful out there. I've been fasting for 20 hours now. There is one interesting thing that I think might affect how this fast is gonna feel. Before I started this fast, and I had the worst possible diet. It's Easter and I ate half a kilo of chocolate. So the body gets used to burning the glucose from the sugar you consume. But when you fast, the body switches over to using ketones and fat as fuel. So I think that might make this fast more difficult than if I had started with a low carb or a ketogenic diet. Yeah, I'm 24 hours in. Hasn't been too bad actually. I've had a lot of tea, a lot of water, just to fill the stomach. And I'm trying not to think too much about food now before I'm going to sleep. I'm not having a hard time, but everything feels tempting. But I need to think about something else. I don't want to go to bed having those dirty food thoughts. I think it'll be hotter tomorrow. Tuesday morning, 7:50. I'm not a breakfast person, so it doesn't feel too bad right now. I can feel that my stomach is empty. To experiment further, I'm going out for a run now to see if I have any physical energy left. Surprisingly fine run. Felt like normal. Other benefits to fasting is that you free up an incredible amount of time when you don't have to shop for food, cook, plan your meals, do the dishes, the slump after finishing your meal in front of the screen watching your favorite TV show or YouTube channel. And one more thing, eating. And with all that extra time, you can scroll on Instagram, look out your favorite window, count. Or if you're on a deadline for school or for work, then don't eat. I'm off work today, so I thought I would have a lot of time thinking about food, but that's not the case. It's not that difficult and I can eat later tonight. So I'm gonna need to make this harder. I'm gonna raise the bar and do 49 hours next time. Okay, I'll increase it by a day, not an hour. So 3 days coming up. I'm reading about the longest fast ever, done by a Scottish guy named Angus Barbieri, and he fasted for nothing less than 392 days. He only drank water, soda water, tea, coffee, and some vitamins. And you would think the circumstances around this fast would be quite exceptional for him to endure it for that long. But no, he just wanted to slim down. He just wanted to lose weight. That's an intense guy. I've I've realized a little thing about meals. Let's say on a day like this, I go to work and then I'm gonna film and edit and then I'm going out to see a friend. And now when I'm not eating, I feel like I need a break in between those activities and not just skip between one productive activity to the other. If I had a meal, it would be a natural way to reset and get ready to go. But now I don't get that unintentional reset. So I should maybe take a break by reading or meditating, but having a meal would be perfect. So the conclusion is, eating is a mindful activity. It's past 9, and that means it's time. It's time for a breakfast. Breakfast? After a prolonged fast, you're supposed to introduce foods incrementally, but 48 hours does not fall within that category. So I'll eat what I want, but I'll try to eat slowly. So I'm gonna go eat now. Cravings change. My usual cravings are chocolate, ice cream, pastry, and that kind of stuff. But during the fast, I find myself craving whatever I see or think about. I've been craving things like Greek yogurt and almonds, and that's not unhealthy. My cravings are always unhealthy. So if I'm able to retain those kinds of cravings, then I can be a healthier person. And number 2, I find it smart to increase fasting durations incrementally. Before I'd ever tried fasting, I thought 36 hours seemed like way too long. But now after doing 48 hours, even that doesn't sound like too much, and I'm confident that I can do a lot more. It's all about expanding the comfort zone to unlock what previously didn't seem achievable. Check out this playlist if you're into these kinds of experiments and challenges, and I will for sure post fasting experiments here in the future. And one more quick thing about fasting, it's cheap.